Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. Right now, we are outside of the city of Orange. We are going to be going inside there. It is loaded up with a bunch of vintage and antique market, and we're going to be looking for the stuff that we love on this channel. And hopefully, if we get lucky, a couple items that we can sell on our eBay page, our Whatnot streams, or maybe some items to add to my personal collection, the cavern. So without any further ado, let's hop out of the car. It's a little bit of a walk from the parking. Let's see what we can find. All right. Really beautiful area here, Orange. This is the first time the sky has been so clear in about a week or two here. We've been having crazy storms, but we have done a video here before. I think this is our second one, actually. We went to a store called Groovy Ghost Vintage. We're going to be going there again today, and we are going to be looking for, again, the stuff that we talked about in the car. But this is 2026 now, and this year I told you guys I want to start looking for more Nickelodeon stuff for the collection that is Nicktoon. 2025, I mean, it was SpongeBob's 25th anniversary, and he also had his movie coming out, The Search for SquarePants. So the whole year kind of ended up being dedicated and themed to SpongeBob stuff when it comes to my collection. So this year I want to really start looking for the other Nicktoons because I prioritize SpongeBob so much in 2025. So if we could find any 1, 2, 3 items that we can add today that are in the Nicktoons category outside of SpongeBob, that would be fantastic. And like I said, hopefully we could pay for all of that, whatever we add, with some stuff for our eBay shop and our Whatnot stream too. So I don't know how it's gonna go, just because, again, you guys can kind of see the area here. Super nice, and it is like antique markets, so they're kind of made to be the final sell. So we're gonna have to hunt pretty hard to find some deals for the shop. All right, so wish us luck, and I'll update you guys when we get to the first location. So I think this is the one that we went to the last time after, so we'll probably come back to this one too. But there's a bunch over here. We've only been to 2 of them. There's literally some everywhere up this entire street. It's a really awesome area for hunting and stuff like this. But it just, those 2 places have so much stuff, I end up occupying most of our time looking there. They have the M&Ms. This is a different store, but they have the M&Ms and the Betty Boop outside. It's crazy how many. A lot of them are very much like themed around clothing, so I don't think we have to spend as much time in those. But this one looks like it's all media, records, and stuff like that. But this is the shop here that we're going to be going to. Shout out to them. They are super sweet. They follow us on Instagram. Go check them out if you guys are in the Orange area here in Southern California. Really cool store. Recommend you check it out. Okay, so as you guys heard there, you got like whole VHS like dealer now here, so they have a ton. And man, look at this Pokemon section. This is sweet. I'm actually like, I regret it because I had so many of these throughout time, but we sold a lot of them, and like I didn't really want to collect all of them at one point in time, so I was just selling them and selling them. But now I'm like, okay, if I see super clean copies of them, I'm gonna keep them, because these, man, I remember these as a kid, all these little Pikachus in the side, and like picking which tape I was gonna watch. So these look like really clean copies. We're gonna look through these and see if we can find some. I like this one right here. This looks like a Japanese Pocket Monster here. 35 here. It's like the hard case though. The Japanese one's got the hard case, which is so cool. We have the gold version ones here. They even have like, I didn't even know the Ruby and Sapphire era was on VHS very much, but they have this one too. Absolutely awesome. So we'll look through this and we'll keep you guys updated as we look. I might pick up 1 or 2 of these for sure. This one right here, man, that was like my favorite episode as a kid. Do you remember this one?
Yeah.
Really? Do you remember the race episode?
Yeah.
Where they all are, you remember Ash is on the ponytail?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so weird? You sound like you're lying. Why do you sound like you're lying? Like, what are you're saying you remember, but you sound like you're like, yeah.
No, I don't remember.
You do remember. Like Ash, they're all in a race, remember? They all have to ride on different Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't remember. We'll put a clip up on screen for you guys. This episode where they all were racing, I've always loved cartoons that had like a racing theme episode, so this one was so sick. You get to see Ash and his ponytail go up against Doug Trio here, which for some reason I guess is such a fast Pokemon. All right, so this is the one I'm gonna get right here. It's Pokemon Showtime. That Be Kind Rewind here on it. I feel like I see these red tapes more than I do these yellow ones.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this one added to my collection, just something for the trip here. 22 bucks. I mean, there's not a lot of room on it, but again, that's kind of what you know you're gonna probably expect at like the antique markets and stuff like that. This is just gonna
one
be.
I remember.
Really? This one now you remember? Okay, this really obscure yellow box one. That's the one you had, of course. So we're gonna take this one. Just this for my personal collection, so I'm gonna pick it up. And we have store credit too. I think we're $24. So this one's basically, you know, for that credit. So we're gonna take this and we'll look around at what else we have too. So over here's the VHSs. It's a Friday night, it's 2002, you're hanging out with your family and you get to pick the movie on the VHS section. Which one are you picking? We're a Blockbuster.
Ooh, okay, I like
Ryan,
that.
give us a Blockbuster CRT filter. All right, which one are you guys picking in the comments? And I'll pick one too. So here's the list of movies here. It has to be from here to there. I know it's gonna be Lone Wolf, McQuaid.
For me, it would be the Lion King
Airbud?
or this one, yeah.
I like Airbud, man, but ever since the scandal, you heard about it?
No.
Yeah, he was on steroids.
The dog?
Yeah, it's for performance drugs.
That's so sad.
How do you think he was so good?
Was he on steroids for real?
No. Why are you looking? She's putting her hand up. Is he on steroids for? No, of course not. What the heck? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, nice.
I don't think so, at least. All right. Which one are you? So you'd pick? You said Lion King.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like, oh yeah, of course you picked that, Marcus. I think I would pick that one, but if I'm not picking that one, Space Jam. Come on, man. Freaking with the most stretchy version of Michael Jordan. Are you kidding me? So I think I'm actually gonna hold out on this one. I think I found something I want more. It's really cool. It's kind of designed to look like the old Disney animators, like light up desk here. So like it kind of like, you know, essentially to sketch some of the drawings they had from like their early sketches and then bring it, you know, paint them in, fill them in. So you can see right here what it is. It's got the Disney Mouse sound cartoons, and it's an actual memo board that lights up in the back too. And 54 bucks I feel like is a really good deal, and like I said, we have store credits. That's why I'm gonna leave behind the VHS tape. I think that's a heck of a deal at that price, so I am gonna grab this one for sure. Really sweet one, and it's even got this little piece right here too, so you could actually add your own like paper if you wanted to, but I think it's mostly for the memos, but really cool. I'm gonna just look a little bit more up here in the front. They have all these pins right here with like the shine on them, but Karina was mentioning this one right here, the Mario one right here with the little penguin. So you said you have to give him back to the mother in Nintendo 64. Is that the mom right there? Is that the mom or the baby?
No, I think it's the mom. Yeah.
I mean, the mom looks just like the baby. I mean, I guess, man, the family resemblance is incredible. That is, you could definitely tell that's her child. They have a few more Disney items down here. You can see it looks like they have the Halloween stuff down here. Some of the old school like porcelain figures too. Old school snow globe. Really cool. So we're gonna pick that up and we're gonna head out of here. But awesome trip, and I'm glad we found that piece. Okay, so the deal we got on it, I actually could resell if I want to. I don't know if I will for sure. If I can't find a place for it, then maybe I will. It'll probably end up on our Whatnot streams. But the thing is that you wouldn't average, you know, you wouldn't typically get that deal because I had store credit of $50 or $25. So I ended up paying 30 bucks for it. They go for about 60 to 70. So in order to find one item that we could put in our shop, I did achieve that, even though it was kind of with a store credit situation. I'm still gonna count it just because, like I said, today is more of just like looking for some interesting fun stuff, personal items to the collection. You're not gonna really find a lot of stuff with a huge margin on it just because they're already marking it at that price. But we did find one thing, and maybe we'll find some more. But either way, we're gonna go to the next store and maybe there we'll find some Nicktoons related stuff. That would be awesome. But honestly, it's just fun to be out here. You know, we've been stuck inside for like 3 days because of the rain. Karina keeps making fun of us because we're all talking about how bad the rain has been here here in
It's only
California.
a week, and after that, never again.
You have to understand that if a drop of water hits the ground in California, that's basically a storm for us. Okay, this is traumatic, all right? People were boarding up their windows, their doors. We can't handle water like that. So it's nice to be out here in this fresh, sunny weather again, enjoying California and life back here in the town. Okay, so we came into one that we have not been into yet. So we're looking around right now. Karina spotted this SpongeBob shirt. They have this really cute Mickey Mouse collar tee here. And then they have a whole little cabinet here of a 90s style, or not 90s style, but 90s Beanie Babies in here, except for Zazu. You look at him, he's like, come on, you put me in here with this rubbish. You put me in the tie shelf, come on. He's like, I'm licensed, I'm a character. Okay, so we're looking for small margins if we can. So this one is Meg Griffin, and this is an original Meg here. You can see she's got a tag on there as well too. She's 19 bucks, and she goes for 45 bucks. So you have to be more picky when you're doing this for sure, because you know there's a smaller room to work with. You know, it's not like the flea market where you're gonna get her for like 5, maybe 10 bucks. So there is a little bit less room, but there is still some room. So we're gonna pick up Meg for sure. Plus it's just cool to pick up a Meg figure. I've never actually seen her with the glasses and everything. Like that's gotta be a pretty uncommon plush to see. I've never seen it. Over here is all these like crystals and stuff, but I just can't like, that's gotta be like maybe like some kind of like recreation of one, right? There's no way that's like a real megalodon tooth back there, right? For $649. There's no way you can just like buy something that's like what, like 1,000,000 years old or something. Like I guess anything is, right? Like technically water is like the oldest thing, or like any rock is that old, kind of, if you think about it. But it's just that it was a belonging to an animal. It's hard to imagine you just buy that here at the store. They have a bunch of these old school quarter machine like SpongeBob figures.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, I have all of those, but it's still cool. So these are some pretty cool ones here, but they have a full display of the 2002 Simpsons ornaments. Well, almost a full. There's like one there, but I think it's over here. But very, very cool to see so many of them all in one place. Just the box itself, the packaging is awesome. So I've not seen anything necessarily that we're gonna pick up. Oh, there's a Meg. We saw the Meg. We kind of skimmed past it. It was a lot of like old antique stuff that I'm not as interested in. But downstairs, apparently there's more. I didn't even know if there was downstairs. We were getting lost in the top floor. Mm-hmm. Karina kept asking me, how do you get out of here? I was like, I don't think you can. Once we're gonna go down there, we're gonna get more lost. This is something I've actually never seen before. I don't know if it's like they use the shell maybe, but this is a SpongeBob VHS, but it never came in a clamshell like this. Okay, they just took the artwork from it and put it on this one. I was so lost for a second. I was like, that's gotta be something I've never seen before for sure. But they have a bunch of other tapes here as well too, like DVDs and stuff. They have a ton of Dragon Ball Z. They have Nick Picks Volume 2. This one you don't really see that often though, so this one I might actually grab. This is actually in our Nicktoons category here, the disc. Ooh, wee. Okay, yeah, that disc is crazy beat up, so I'm not gonna get that. They have this one though, the Lost at Sea. It's sealed for $7. I actually already have this one in the collection too. There's not a lot that I'm seeing that I don't already have in the collection. Nothing super rare that stands out for me. Unfortunately, we're looking, but just, you know, that's why we're not filming too much. Is there's just not really a lot that, like I said, is like outstanding. Like I wouldn't find it somewhere else. So this is a vending machine and it has Pokemon cards in it. So $1, you get a card. I'm gonna be the experiment here. Absolutely no refund. Okay, that gives me a lot of confidence. We're gonna try it anyway though. Let's try it out. I don't know if I have a single dollar, but we'll try it. Let's see if it ends up being worth it. Oh, we gotta pick one. So which one should I pick? You're my good luck charm. So which one?
44.
Why 44?
I don't know, 4 is a good number.
I guess that's sound enough logic. Why not? Oh yeah, look at that. Dude,
no.
why'd you pick 44? It's stuck. You said 44 was a good
Maybe we
number.
can shake
No,
it.
don't do that. That's how people die every year.
Oh.
Every year people die. Well, yeah, that, but they die because of vending machines. Should I buy another one and get 2 cards?
44 again?
If this doesn't fall, I am officially saying a 44 is the worst number ever. $2 now. Maybe that's their plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Comment 44 in the chat, okay? We'll confuse people as usual in the comments down below, and we'll confuse a couple people if you made it to this part of the video. Alright, it is reverse hollow and a regular hollow, so nothing.
So who are you? Are you the bird or are you the...
I'm the guy with a butt for a mouth.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, these cards are like 10, 20 cents. So, you know, not too crazy, but maybe for a kid, it would be fun.
Yeah.
You know, who knows, maybe there's a first edition, like, amazing, rare Charizard in there or something, and yeah, I just got the bad one, you know? And this gun back here, that's how you notice the 90s and like the 80s, because like it looks like it was sold to aliens. Like it's like in like an alien comic book, like, oh, this looks cool. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna go into one more store here. Unfortunately, there is a lot of like really old antiques. It's a little older than the stuff that we typically look for, but it's still cool to see. This one though is like, I think the biggest one, so hopefully we find some stuff in here. But we did pick up that Meg, we did pick up this. We found 2 items that are worth at least double what we paid for them. So if you look, there are some deals, but obviously they're not as like easy to find deals as some other places. I just really want to find like one new Nickelodeon item, like Nicktoons item to add to the collection. But I don't know if that's gonna happen today. We're trying though. I almost added that Nicktoons DVD, but man, unfortunately it was so beat up. And what's crazy to me is how like every antique market has Pokemon cards now. Like you literally see them at every single booth now, which is just wild. Like as a kid, I used to come to these places all the time with my mom, and I would have dreamed for them to be Pokemon cards, and they were nowhere to be found. But now it's, you know, it's super popular, so you see them everywhere. Okay, this looks like we're going more in the right direction though. You have the old school Buzz Lightyear piggy bank here, and then you also got the Mr. Potato Head here, brand new in the box as well. This right here is cool too, this giant size like Snow White. And then back here, this mirror with a Snow White in the background. Look at the evil queen. And like the space between her nose and her eyes makes me very uncomfortable.
Oh my goodness.
But she definitely looks a whole lot better than that. Look at this little hermit frog here. It says pinch. So cool. I love him. And this is the original Tickle Me Elmo. I remember I used to have him as a kid, and man, that thing, that was like the toy for me. It just like landed for me perfectly. I thought it was so hilarious. Like I remember laughing so hard at him laughing that it would almost made me want to pee when I was like a little kid. I remember my mom like looking super hard to try to find it. So many memories of Tickle Me Elmo. It's unfortunate though that a lot of the places have like Five Below, like Five Below, Five Below, Five Below. I'm pretty sure this is Five Below too, Five Below. And they're charging like $10 for it, and like, you know, so it's, I just don't, it's tough to kind of like get around that stuff, you know, and there's a lot of stuff like that. It's kind of like, you're like, even if it's a high price, is it really that rare, you know?
No.
Probably not. Okay, this booth has to have something new for the collection. Like we got 2 items that we can sell, and that's already achieved, goal achieved. And now my goal is to find 1 new item to the collection. We got the Mufasa here with the beautiful hair. We got this guy down here. Look at this ostrich, dude. I'm sure we're gonna find one in here though, because look at how many figures there are back here. There's gotta be something in here that we don't have as far as Nickelodeon though. But that's how it goes, man. Nickelodeon is always like the hardest to find. Like you see Disney stuff just about everywhere, but like Nickelodeon and then Cartoon Network's even harder than that. It's tough to find anything outside of Disney. Especially when it comes to antique, because Disney is like the oldest of all of them, you know? It goes back pretty far comparatively to most. So you'll see old Disney stuff, new Disney stuff, and the middle Disney stuff, but not anything else. On this shelf here, down here, they have all these die-cast trucks for McDonald's. You can see they have the Hamburglar one here. Look at this dude, the Hamburglar, man. He only got one tooth. He should have been Hamburgling some dentures instead of them burgers. But this right here, I'm going to be picking up. This is a Patamon figure from Digimon. It's got the wings on it too. Usually it's always broken on the wings. And it's only 15 bucks, which is crazy. Because you can get this Travis Scott McDonald's toy for $12, which came out like last year. Or you can get this friggin' Patamon from 2000. A Patamon, please. We're gonna take that one, and then they also have a bunch of gaming stuff over here too. What the heck is that? A Furby yo-yo? There's a Furby yo-yo, because like Furbies had to be on everything back at this time. I did not know there was yo-yos for them though. They have the complete in box. Are those original boxes? Okay, they're reproduction boxes. Okay, I was like, there's no way it's 35 bucks. They have Mario Kart 64 for 35 bucks too. We have all the DS's. We have Karina's friend there. Look, Karina, your favorite.
Donkey.
Diddy. We got Diddy Kong. It's so sad, Diddy Kong. You're like Karen. Like your name just got ruined by the internet for some reason. Like you were just named that, and then just circumstantially, like no, that name is just cooked now. And the Game Boy Advance is here. The transparent ones here. I always loved the transparent look on the old school like technology. They should bring that back for sure. I would love a transparent like freaking TV, transparent laptop. Oh, that would be amazing. Then back here they have a few more figures too. They have this big Bratz doll here. It's like a life-sized Yasmin doll here. I've actually never seen these jumbo-sized Bratz before, even out of box. And then they also have a Charizard here, an Amiibo still in the package too, and a bunch of other ones too still in the box as well. I don't care what you say. If you were like a 70s, 80s kids, man, your guys' toys were cooked. I mean, look at these, dude. You can't tell me that the strawberry shortcakes today don't look 10 times better. Look at her hair. Look like a Hatsune bald suit. Toys have just gotten cuter and cuter with time, but I know there's that nostalgic feel to them that just has that coziness to them that you love, and I get that because a lot of the 2000 toys probably look better to me than they actually do, but man, those are wild looking. You're supposed to be Gen Z, but you sound like Gen Alpha. Karina said she heard music right now from the 80s, and she said it sounds like Stranger Things. Are you kidding me right now? Look, even he's laughing at you. You can't even see you, and he's still laughing at you. It sounds like Stranger Things. I can't believe I just heard that right now. We found, okay, it may not be outside of SpongeBob. I don't know if this camera's still on. Yeah, it was. You could hear me starting to give up. I was like, yeah, there's just really nothing, unfortunately. This is actually a pretty crazy find. I was really hoping that we would find something outside of SpongeBob today. This is the year of the Nicktoons. We're gonna be looking for Nicktoons outside of SpongeBob. But this sealed, it is the first season of the show. It comes with the movie as well as the second movie. And it is 25 bucks. That was kind of a lot, but that is actually pretty crazy. Crazy. Let me see what it goes for, if it's a good deal. But that is actually like our only relatively interesting find here for me. So yeah, we ended up leaving this, guys. It goes for about 15 bucks. So 25 bucks is just ridiculous. We're gonna go and leave that, sadly. Karina spotted this back here. There is a Mr. Krabs tie beanie baby with the tag. 6 bucks. I'm pretty sure those go for like at least 20. So 6 bucks. And there's also a Garfield that says, "I don't do perky." That one, I'm just gonna get that for me. That one I just kind of want to get. It's only 5 bucks too. That's actually like a pretty good deal on these two. So we're gonna take those two for sure. Okay, so we got Mr. Krabs and also we got the Garfield. I do have Mr. Krabs, but I don't have him with a tag like that. So that is new to the collection. I will count that. And we found in total 3, if you want to count the Garfield. I don't know about the Patamon for sure, but we got those for, we got a total of 3 items that would be good for our eBay shop or our whatnot, which is crazy to me because obviously these are antique shops. And again, they mark everything up. So they're kind of fine combing everything to make sure everything is like above what it goes for. It was sad to see like that unfortunately a lot of this stuff was sold even higher than it would be online. In my mind, it should be like at least what it goes for online, so that way, you know, the person's not like, well, why don't I just order it, you know? Which I felt like that was like 80% of the stuff. But if you look deep enough, if you keep looking hard enough, you can find some items that leave a little bit of meat on the bone too. And that's at a place that fine combs everything looking for it. So imagine how much stuff you miss or is available at places where they aren't doing that, like the thrift store, the flea market. So where there's a will, there's a way. If you look hard enough, there's always room there, and there's always something good to be found. Okay, and the only item that we got today that wasn't like a complete score was this guy here, the Patamon. But look how cool he is. I can definitely remove those scuffs here, and then he still works. Like they put batteries in him. It's like he makes an animal sound, and then he just starts speaking English. I kind of forgot that Digimon can like just talk. Like Pokemon, they just say their name, but Digimon, they just fluently speak English or Japanese. All right, so we are back in the cavern. We didn't get a ton, so we're gonna check it out pretty quick here. This is what we paid in total for everything today. This is our value by the end of it. Right now it's a 0. We're gonna hopefully add up to that and beat our paid value as always. That's the goal. Let's check out the stuff that we picked up. First item up here, we have the Mickey Mouse Sounds cartoons. Again, this is made to look like the animator's desk they would work at. I paid, I think, like $32 after tax and everything. It has the string right here too, so you can hang it up if you'd like. It has hooks here too for you to hang up. I don't know if we'll be keeping this or not, but I just thought it was a really cool piece that I wanted to grab. And again, anything we do not keep will end up on our eBay shop or on our whatnot stream where you guys can pick it up live. We also got Meg Griffin here. This one, I don't know, I'm debating keeping. This one is so freaking cool. This is back when everybody didn't hate Meg for just comedic effect. This was when she was supposed to be just a typical teenager, you know? So she's lived to maintain her self-esteem. She still thinks she's cool. So the Meg Griffin is a cool pickup there. We also got this Patamon as well too, which actually works. I showed you guys that in the car. Absolutely adorable. And then we got the Garfield I Don't Do Perky, and I think our only real like big score of today is probably the Mr. Krabs that we got for $5 or $6 with the tag on it. He's got those bee boo boo bop eyes right now, but I probably would say the antique markets are definitely not the place to try to get any kind of crazy scores. It's really unfortunate though, because a lot of the prices were so absorbent that it was like not even really fun for me to like even really look at some of the locations. I don't even think I would care if they were charging like what the stuff goes for online, but a lot of the stores that we went to towards the end, especially, they were taking the online price and then doubling it for whatever reason. I guess there's a clientele that is not me that does pay for it, but for me, I always ask myself, I'm like, okay, well, if I could get it online, why would I drive all the way here, spend all this time finding parking, only to pay 25-50% more than what it costs online? And I know a lot of them, they have like booths at different like markets, so they have to pay like a fee to the booth and stuff like that, which I totally get, but at the same time, you would have to pay those fees online as well too. They pay like, you know, you pay somewhere between 15 to 20% depending on what platform you're on. So the fees already exist in that pricing too. It's just one of those things, like if you don't know what to buy and you just need to see things to get an idea of like what you might want to get, like maybe for a gift or just for the sake of shopping, it is definitely good for that. But in terms of hunting, I wouldn't quite say that it's the best for that. This is our second time going to this one. You guys sometimes ask me to do these antique videos, the one that we do at King Richard's, sometimes these as well. And this situation is usually why I don't do a ton of them. I much prefer to be kind of in like a more lawless land, like the thrift store, flea markets, heck, even garage sales, estate sales, stuff like that I much prefer. But everybody at the location was extremely nice. I wish all those businesses is nothing but success. And we were able to find a couple items, you know, to swing our pendulum a little bit this way. So I'm not too down on it. Days like this just make you appreciate all of our crazy good find days even more. So on that note, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Let me know what was your favorite pickup of today. And if you guys want to support the show further, consider joining our Patreon or our YouTube memberships. You can sign up for as little as $2 or $3 a month. If you love preservation, cartoons, nostalgia, and this show, that is the greatest way to show your support. Check out this video on your screen over here. I know you're gonna love it. I'll see you in that video. Patreon, whatnot, eBay, all that good stuff's down below. And I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop.